We are back, and today we are going to do our first copycat recipe, which I think is the world's greatest chicken sandwich. It's from that restaurant. They're closed on Sundays. I'm not going to name them because they're not paying us yet. We're also going to do a little bit of a compromise. We know that Aiden loves baked potatoes. I like French fries, so we're going to do oven baked steak fries. Let's get started. First, we're gonna get started with slicing our chicken breasts in half. Kind of want to get them to be about the same size each, hopefully. That way they'll cook evenly. What do you think, Aiden? Should we trim it to fit the bun or just make it as is?
Make it as is.
All right. We're gonna finish with the rest of the chicken and then we'll be back. First, we're gonna brine our chicken with some pickle juice. We all know it's Aiden's favorite. He hates pickles, but he loves this chicken sandwich. And we're gonna add some water. I'm gonna zip this up and put it in the fridge for at least 30, 45 minutes, but you can do it as long as a couple hours, even overnight. So we'll be back. While our chicken is doing its thing, we're gonna get started on our potatoes. Gonna cut them in half, half again, and one more. We want them all about that size, so basically about eighths for all you math nerds like me. Then we're gonna put them in a nice water bath again, and we'll be back when I have all these cut up.
We cut up our potatoes. Now we're gonna put them in ice water bath for 30 minutes.
When after the 30 minutes, you gotta make sure and rinse them because all the starch is gonna come off of these, and then you're gonna pat them dry, and then Aiden's gonna make this our little seasoning sauce that we're gonna do with these, and we're gonna put them in the oven for about 40 minutes at about 400 degrees. And while those are cooking, I'm gonna make that closed on Sunday chicken sauce that they use. Okay, we're gonna get started on that closed on Sunday sauce. If you don't want to know what's in it, fast forward, because a lot of people don't like all these ingredients, but if you go to that restaurant and you like the sauce, sorry, it's in here. We're gonna start with about half a cup of mayo, a little bit of yellow mustard, some Dijon mustard, some barbecue sauce, a little bit of honey, a little garlic powder, some paprika, and some lemon juice. And we're gonna mix it all up and then I'll give it a taste. Okay, in honor of tonight's game, Aiden had a little wardrobe change because we them boys. He's gonna try, I have some of the store-bought version of this sauce from that restaurant. So he's gonna try that one first. He's gonna take a little drink of water, and now he's gonna dip his spoon in what I just made and try that and tell me if they're the same, close, equal, what's good.
Just a little different.
A little different,
Yeah,
but good or?
good.
All right, cool. Okay, we're gonna try a brand new recipe. It's gonna go on these fries. I've never made it, but who I watched it last night on YouTube, I'm not gonna mention who because she ain't paying me either. It did look fire though. Aiden's gonna start with half a cup of olive oil, And he's gonna go with a teaspoon of onion powder. Use the spoon, son. Do it over the olive oil, because it's okay if some spills into it. Because you don't got to be exact. We're not chemists. You're gonna need more than that, dude. Put a couple shakes, just shake it. Just dump it, dude. A teaspoon of garlic powder. Same thing, do it over the bowl. That's good. Now 2 teaspoons of Italian seasoning. More. That's good. And now 1 more spoonful of that. That's probably good because some fell in. Now 1 teaspoon of paprika. Paprika, son, paprika. That's good. Now use that same spoon and get a heaping of the breadcrumbs. We'll do that one and then like a half. Now we need a heaping teaspoon of the red chili. Perfect. You need 2 tablespoons of Parmesan cheese. Use the big spoon that I gave you over here. You need 2 of those scoops. Put the spoon inside. Or that works. All right, dump that one in. 1 more. That's good. And the 2 teaspoons of flour. Tablespoons, excuse me. All right, mix that all up. And then we're gonna rinse off our potatoes, dry them, and then we're gonna coat our potatoes with this. And we're gonna salt them right before they go in the oven. Okay, I dried these off. Aiden's gonna pour this all over the potatoes and then mix them all up. You might want to use that spoon to scrape as much as you can off of that bowl. Show you a trick, bud. Hold it this way. Now you can see what you're scraping. All right, mix that all up. After he mixes it, we are gonna add salt, and as he's still mixing. Okay. As he's going, I'm gonna salt some, and he's gonna mix some more. And salt some more. right, now I think we're ready to put them on our baking sheet. I'm gonna line a baking sheet with some foil, spray with a little bit of olive oil, and then we're gonna place them. Okay, now we're gonna place them on our baking sheet with the skin side down. Okay, this is what we got. They're gonna go in the oven, 400 degrees, about 40 minutes or so. And now we're gonna get started on our chicken. Okay, first we're starting with some flour, which we're gonna add plenty of seasoning to. But then we're gonna make a little egg wash here. Add some milk to this. And Aiden's gonna whisk it up.
I prefer smashing the egg before you whisk it. It's easier that way.
To add to our flour, we're gonna start with plenty of salt. Some pepper. Garlic powder. Paprika. Some baking powder. Some chili powder. And just for kicks, some cayenne pepper. It's not quite 11 herbs and spices, but it's close. And we're gonna mix this all up. Okay, we're gonna start with our chicken, going into our flour first. Then our egg wash. And then double dip back into the flour. Make sure you press down. Make sure you get all of it into all these little areas. Shake off your excess. And then place aside on a rack. And we'll be back when I got them all done. Okay, we're gonna check on our potatoes. They're looking good. In that case, I'm gonna make up a fry sauce from that other restaurant that's got a name from a movie that Aiden likes. We have a special guest. It's our professional food connoisseur.
Absolutely. Shout out Didi. I'm waiting on my cookies.
Isn't that someone that likes food?
Yes, that's a fancy term for someone that likes food. We're gonna start. Again, if you don't like mayonnaise, then I suggest you don't go back to that restaurant because everybody loves that fry sauce. And then some ketchup. A little bit of pickle juice, garlic powder, onion powder, paprika, and some salt and pepper. Okay, we're gonna start putting our chicken in the oil.
Lay your chicken away from you for safety and so the oil doesn't splash you.
We're gonna cook these about, I'd say 5 to 7 minutes on each side, but most importantly, you want to cook them to 175 degrees, which we'll check with our thermometer.
And cook it enough so you don't get sick.
We'll be back. Okay, now it's time to flip them. That looks amazing. And then we're going to put them here on this rack and do the rest and see how everybody wants their chicken sandwiches. Cheese, toppings, mayo, whatever. Or our sauce. We'll be back. This is what we got. I put pepper jack cheese on mine. I'm gonna throw some lettuce, tomato, pickles. And I'm gonna finish it off with some of our fry sauce. And then Aiden, tell me how good was it, or what was it like?
Amazing.
All right, there you have it. Don't forget to like and subscribe to us. Comment on our YouTube. I'll actually put the measurements of ingredients and stuff on there. Say peace.
Later.